Welcome to the Up first, Ice Cold from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title. They won by TKO in their last fight. Up against them, the Barbarian from the United States of America. Coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight. And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks with red trim, presenting the current national heavyweight champion, Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the cyan trunks trimmed with green, the Barbarian.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all.
All right.
We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. You don't want to trade shots. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Those counter punches have to hurt. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. How about that time counter shot? So here is the champ, defending the title yet again. Misses with the jab. Whoa, wait a minute! Why weren't they covering up? Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination maximally.
Hold on a second, Johnny. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
And there's the bell to start round two. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Why weren't they more cautious? And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four,
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! The corner's got the towel, and they're going to throw it in. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Ice Cold. When it comes to strategy, no doubt about it, they are a slugger. And they'll be facing the Barbarian. These are the big boys in the heavyweight. Up first, Ice Cold from the United States of America.
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want. And we're underway in round one. That jab is blocked. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Scoring hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, oh my, that's a game changer. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems. Hold that thought. Oh, and there it is. The knockdown punch we knew was coming. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need.
Whoa, Johnny! At some point, the corner. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it. There's the bell for round two. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The champion is back for another defense. Missing with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Stumbling around in potholes. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Oh, and that changes everything, and down they go. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need to see that again.
saw it. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, Ice Cold. And you can see they will have a speed advantage. And facing him, Riddick Bowe. These two will be fighting in the heavyweight division. You expect, of course, knockouts, but don't be surprised if this one goes the distance. And they will enjoy a power advantage.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Up first, Ice Cold from the United States of America. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. Riddick Bowe from the United States of America. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks trimmed with black, Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Oh, and that left hook hurt him. And he scores with the counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. The jab doesn't quite connect. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Both men step back for just... Whoa, wait a minute! And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked! And Big Daddy goes down! That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. You all right?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. This fight has a real good flow to it. It's all offense all the time. This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. And the big fella stumbling backwards. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Big Daddy Bowe goes down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Let's get it started in round three. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Looking to land the hook. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Hook misses. Looking to land the hook. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. What's the referee thinking right now? And Ice Cold has been knocked down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter, total domination with 10 seconds to go. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that... There's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Defense failed them. And down goes Ice Cold. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your ball.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Looks like he's leading halfway through. Hold that thought! And Bowe is dazed. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. There's the bell to start round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter. That jab doesn't score. hook was off target. Whoa, and Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you still want to fight.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Whoa, wait a minute! And the big fella stumbling backwards. And the Big Daddy hits the floor. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that.